Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing these Valentine's pink chrome set. Since it's almost February already, I'm just going to start the video off already. So first we're going to want to buff the nail, making sure that there's no shiny parts sticking through so the gel adheres better. I am also going to be speeding up some parts in the video just to make this go by faster. Okay, so this is what the nail should be looking like now, all matte and crispy. So I'm now going to be going in with this Beetle gel polish. It's this nice pretty pink color, and we're going to be putting this color on all of the nails. Once you're done painting all the nails, I then like to cure it for about 90 seconds, and then this is what the nail should be looking like. We'll then be going in with the second coat with the same color just to make the nails a bit more smoother. So this is what the nails should be looking like now, and then I'm going to cure them for another 90 seconds. Once the nails are fully cured, I then go in with this matte top coat from Beetles. This is just to ensure that the chrome only sticks to the designs we will be doing. Then cure these for about 90 seconds, and this is what they should be looking like when they're all done. You really want to make sure that you get the matte top coat everywhere. Then I like to use this top coat and the gel polish we were using before, and I mixed those, and that will be the gel we'll be using for the designs. So I'm going to try my best to tell you guys what is going on, but first for the thumb, we're going to outline the whole nail. Then we're going to be adding this heart design at the bottom. As you're going to see later in the video, I actually switched to a dotting tool because I found it easier to work with. Once you're done with the outside heart, I then added a little heart in the middle. After finishing that, I then went in and added these dots around the heart. So now for the index finger, I started off by adding this little heart in the middle. At this point, I think it might just be easier to watch because I ended up adding a lot of kind of random abstract dots and lines around the nail. It really doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, and then now for the middle finger, we're going to start off by adding this big heart right in the middle. Once again, I then just started to add these random dots and lines throughout the nail design. Okay, and now for the ring finger, we're just going to do the same thing that we did on the thumb and just fully outline the nail. Once you're done outlining the nail, I'm then just going to go in and kind of add these lines at the bottom, and then around these lines I'm also going to be adding some more dots. So now on to the pinky. This nail is pretty similar to the index finger, as I was kind of just adding random dots and lines throughout the nail. So now this is what the nails should be looking like. I recommend curing them for about 60 seconds. I actually cured them for 90 seconds, and you're about to see that it was a mistake because the chrome wasn't fully sticking. So now I went in with this kind of pink chrome and a sponge, and you're just going to want to rub them all around the nail. I'm really sorry for the quality on the thumb. I didn't realize that I was out of frame the whole time. As you can kind of see in this clip, the chrome wasn't fully sticking to some parts, so if this happens to you, I recommend rubbing it in rubbing alcohol, and as you can see, the chrome was now sticking after doing that. Okay, so after I finished applying the chrome, I then went back in with my dotting tool, and we're just gonna kind of make the nail a bit more 3D. You can kind of add these dots and lines anywhere. I decided to add them to the perimeter of the nail. So my phone actually ended up dying after this clip, but basically all I did was add a bit more 3D designs to some of the nails and then cure that for another 60 seconds and then add the chrome. So this is what they should be looking like after the chrome and 3D designs. Now we're at the last step, and we're just gonna finish this design by adding some top coat to all of the nails. After applying the top coat, I made sure to cure them for another 90 seconds. And then this is what they should be looking like. This isn't necessary, but you can go in with a file after just to kind of make the shape a bit more crisp. Okay guys, so this is the end of the video. I really appreciate if you guys have made it this far. If you have, please consider liking the video and possibly subscribing. Also, if you have any feedback, I will definitely take it. I love hearing from you guys. I also plan on making more videos in the future, so if you have any designs you want me to make, please comment below and I can try doing that for you guys. Now I'm just going to show you guys the finished results, and thank you so much for watching.